Hey everyone, Christine here with Chanson Water USA. It's Water Wednesday, and today we're discussing the book Secrets of an Alkaline Body, The New Science of Colloidal Biology by Annie Patton-Jubb and David Jubb. We broadcast live Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Last week we talked about the book The Miracle of Water by Dr. Marisu Emoto. If you missed that broadcast, you can find it on our Facebook page at facebook.com/chansonwater. Before we get started, I do have a quick disclaimer. The FDA regulates that only a drug can treat, cure, mitigate, or prevent a disease. I am not a doctor. Please consult a licensed medical professional before embarking on any new health regimen. Okay, so in this book, let's talk about what is an alkaline body. What do they mean by that? So the pH scale goes from 0 to 14, and 7 is neutral. Anything below 7 is considered acidic. Anything above 7 is considered alkaline. And by alkaline body, they mean that our blood and our intercellular fluids are slightly alkaline. We are slightly alkaline by nature and acidic by function, meaning our body's digestive system and functions of the body are mildly acidic, but the rest of it's mildly alkaline, or is supposed to be for optimal health. So our blood must remain at a pH of about 7.365 in order to stay alive. It's very easy to remember. 7 days a week, 365 days a year, our blood must be in this very narrow pH range. Your body's always working for that. And when we consume acidic foods and beverages and think negative thoughts and put chemicals on our body, we breathe them in, things like that, we are making our bodies work harder to be slightly alkaline, 7.365, versus when we are consuming more alkaline foods and being positive thinking and all that. So I've got some quotes from the book to share with you. Let's see. First one says, when people indulge in too many toxic chemicals, drugs, denatured foods, pollution, and stress, and don't allow for enough life food, nutrition, fresh air and sunshine, pure water, relaxation, exercise, and passion, they are overlooking natural law and won't feel well. So for true holistic health, we want to be incorporating all of those positive things into our life and remaining slightly alkaline. Even exercises like yoga can be alkaline, versus strenuous exercises can be acidifying to the body because they create that lactic acid, which can, our body just has to combat that. And one interesting thing I wanted to mention as well is that when we are consuming an excess of acids, and our body it gets to the point where our body can't keep up with it, what our body does in order to keep us alive, because of that blood pH that it needs to stay at, it will create fat cells to store those acids in. So it sounds funny, but your fat can actually be saving your life. So rather than cursing those extra pounds, we should be grateful for what our body did for us, and then switch to a more alkaline diet and lifestyle, and just bless the fat so that our body can naturally release it as it isn't intended to do. It's just a temporary solution to create those fat cells. The next quote I have here says, a diet of refined starches and cooked denatured food can, I have to read my own writing here, cause an over-acidification of body tissue where the terrain of the very substance of self can ferment and or putrefy. So yeah, we are literally causing our own destruction by what we are consuming, and it doesn't have to be that way. We recommend a diet of 80% alkaline foods and only 20% acidic. So it doesn't have to be all alkaline all the time, but just keep the acids in moderation. It says, a hidden cause of disease is the consumption of dead, refined, and denatured food. These types of food deplete the alkaline reserves of potassium, magnesium, iron, and calcium from the body, because they mostly turn to alcohol. So imagine someone who never drinks alcohol, and they try to eat right, but they're not, 80% alkaline, 20% acidic. They're not quite there, and their food is turning to alcohol. They don't, they might not realize that. Okay, next page. It says, a major ionization is needed to neutralize acid deposited into the body from lavish living. And by lavish living, they just mean all of the acidic, kind of things we gorge on, the burgers, the shakes, the fries, that type of stuff. So ionization, they use the word ionization. Water ionizers make your water have bioavailable minerals to replace what's depleted by the acidic foods and drinks. Next quote says, hydrated cells, which can literally be twice as hydrated as dehydrated cells, give a person a youthful look. So we've all seen that, babies when they're born, their skin is so soft and smooth and plumped up, and as we age, we tend to kind of shrivel up and become, more like leathery skin, and it's just not as youthful looking. So keep in mind, do you want to be hydrating with dead acidic water that's robbing you of nutrients, or do you want to be drinking fresh alkaline water that is going to be revitalizing you and giving you a younger look? A lot of people think that I am a lot younger than I actually am. And one main reason of that is because I've been drinking ionized alkaline water from a Chanson water ionizer for over 5 years. Last quote here, excessive drinking of non-alkaline beverages and acidic water can dilute uric acid. So what do we mean by non-alkaline beverages and acidic water? Well, many bottled waters on the market are actually acidic. And I know it sounds crazy, you're drinking water, you're thinking you're doing good, the bottle has the word smart on it, but it is actually acidic on the pH scale. You could do a quick Google search, YouTube search, and find pH tests done with pH drops on various bottled waters and clear beverages, clear sodas, where they put the little pH drops in them, and it will show you which beverages are acidic and which beverages are alkaline. Very few bottled waters are actually alkaline. They tend to be higher priced, and we don't recommend bottled alkaline water other than a short-term solution. Like if you're at the airport or something, you can't be bringing your Chanson ionized alkaline water with you, because bottled water, regardless of how fresh and alkaline it is at the time it is bottled, it is losing its charge. First of all, the alkaline charge only lasts about 24 to 48 hours, and those bottles are sitting on store shelves for weeks at a time. The plastic itself can leach nasty BPA minerals and chemicals, and it's just all around not good to be drinking out of plastic. And yeah, so if you're interested in learning more about ionized alkaline water, you can visit us at chansonwater.com. We will see you next week. Have a wonderful week, and thank you so much for joining.